Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Please keep in mind that this particular reading, I am only channeling my higher intuitive self. I'm not channeling through any spirit guides, positive or negative. Only in the end I do channel, and that is with and through Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, to give you advice regarding your situation. That advice is usually to yourself, Aries, not the cross-watcher. Very serious relationship. The feelings are very intense in this connection. And I could see that because of the type of cards that are coming out. These are not light and fluffy cards. These are very heavy cards. Wow. Interesting, Aries. You have here Wild Woman, followed by Hearth and Home, Betrayal, Sensuality, Crisis, Compassion, Synthesis. Then you have Cycles, followed by Relationship under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. This is a general love reading, so it will not resonate with everybody out there, but maybe a few parts of this reading will. My dear Aries, in this connection, we lack truth. We lack faithfulness. We lack the things that are needed to keep us going. I know that in this connection, I was and I have been very sneaky behavior. There has been deceit. You thought you could trust me, and you did. But I behaved in a way that was far from trustworthy. I have lied. I have manipulated. I have covered up some stories. Certain things I didn't even tell you. If you don't know, that may not hurt you, but by omitting something, error of omission, does that mean that I lied to you? I've spoken words and paragraphs and pages, but I leave out the tiny details. Like I said, what you don't know won't hurt you. The problem here now is what I did was wrong. And even for you to be suspicious, I understand that. You are right in your own way. If I didn't do what I did, if I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have been, and you won't be, like that, behaving like that, assuming things like this, suspecting things like this. You've seen that side of me. And now everything I do, it's never true enough for you. Because I broke your trust. I broke that faith. And what I do admire and wonder, I stand in awe, is the fact that no matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter how I behave, somehow you always end up accepting me for who I am. All of my faults, this behavior that I have, this understanding of not being able to be my true self with others. It's different with others. But I feel like I can be truthful with you. I can feel like I can talk to you about any topic, and I'm not afraid that you are going to judge me. I feel like there's this bond between us that's very much like family. And I can always depend on you. I always have. I do feel that in this connection, there is this sense of betrayal that has taken place now. I did not see it like this before, but I am starting to see things differently now. Gone are those days when you and I used to have full faith in each other, trust in each other, depend on each other. Now there's a lack of faithfulness. And I understand in this connection there is a lack of faithfulness now because of the sense of betrayal. I do realize that I have done certain things and said certain things in a certain way that really changed your life, really changed your perspective. You thought you knew me when in actual fact now it seems to you as if you never really knew me at all. Did you ever truly know me? You thought you did. Now it appears as if you never did. Because I behaved in a very unpredictable way, differently than what you had expected. And when I didn't do what you wanted me to do, when I didn't behave in that way, that broke your heart. I do feel now that in this connection there is this attraction, and it's very difficult for me to let go. I am extremely, extremely attracted to you. Your charm, your talents, your charisma, your beauty, it's just overwhelming, and it's so sensual. I just want to be with you. This feeling is overwhelming. The feelings that I have for you right now, they are so intense that I need time to sort them out. The feelings of suspicion, deceit, betrayal, all of the things that have happened have me now in a crisis mode. My mind is in a crisis. There's a lot of anger, frustration, and patience. But there's a lot of love, a lot of worry. And for now, I can't think straight, and so therefore that is why I don't reach out, I don't talk. Because I can't make a decision, because I can't think straight, because I'm overwhelmed. When I am able to think straight again, when I am able to make sense of all of this, when the dust has settled from the storm, that is when I will be able to reach out to you and talk to you properly, making sense of all that has happened. But in the meantime, my dear Aries, I have to stay away from you. Because these feelings are so overwhelming that even my true self cannot handle it. Because I've never experienced such feelings before. A multitude, an array, and I have to categorize each feeling. And each feeling is intense. I understand that I've put you in a very difficult position. Your life was already difficult before you met me. And then I came and made you happy for a while. We were together. There were dreams that were shared, things that were built, memories. And now it's no longer there. Now it seems to me as if maybe you were better off if I hadn't shown up in your life at all. Because now I see that you are suffering. Even if you're acting as if you are not suffering, I can see that your heart is sad. And this is why I have compassion for you. I have this understanding and realization that your heart has been hurt. I empathize. I can even sympathize. But I do pity a part of this connection. Why did you even fall for somebody like me? Why could you not be more clever? Why did you have to be so naive? Why did you have to be so vulnerable? Why did you have to be so caring and trusting? Why? And that also overwhelms me because I've met a lot of people and I've taken advantage of some. But I don't like the fact what I did to you. Because you trusted me with your whole heart. And I shattered it into a million pieces. At some point in time, I remember there used to be a lot of peace and harmony in this connection. And now there is a lack of. I want to restore this connection. I want to make sure that everything in this connection works out fine, peace and harmony. Whatever has happened between us, Aries, the physical aspect, the emotional aspect, the spiritual realization, I'm starting to now obsess over all of that. Things go on in my mind in a circle. A cycle comes and goes, comes and goes. I am obsessing over this connection. I'm unable to think straight. I'm obsessing over the fact that I don't have you. The fact that I behaved in this way and treated you like this. Overall, I do feel that in this connection, you and I have had a special relationship, a special bond. And I do hope deep down that someday you and I will be in a long-term committed connection. I see the way the world is with you, and I like what I see, and the way you are with others. Many moons and many nights have gone by when I've thought about this, lying awake in bed, thinking, contemplating, and I have decided that you are the person that I want to be with. I've thought about this a lot. But my problem is these feelings of being overwhelmed, this reputation of being the deceitful one, this problem that I've created, where there is betrayal. How on earth do I move on beyond this and ever even try to make myself look good in your eyes ever again? I don't know how I can do this, but I want to. All right, my dear Aries, my goodness gracious me. That was very deep, guys. This has been, cross watchers, yes, you may be doing this, but even yourself, Aries, you may have felt that some of the feelings and emotions that you have, you may have had to also not be so truthful. It's almost as if you started mirroring this person. If you knew that they were lying, you may have just played along with it, and you might have also lied, even if it's white lies. Or even if you feel that they're betraying you, you might have also not been as honest and just agreed with certain things just for the sake of agreeing. The smallest type of difference in our behavior can also cause the card betrayal to occur. It doesn't have to be like full on somebody cheated on somebody. No, this could be somebody that's behaved in a way that you knew that they would act like they go through steps A, B, C. Okay? But they, all of a sudden, in front of you, decided to take steps X, Y, Z. And then you're wondering, what the hell? Do I even know this person? Because some of you know this person. They behaved in a different way, and that's also something that bothers yourself as well as this other person now, because they know what they've done to you. Let me know in the comments below. Somehow, does any of this make sense? It does cause a lot of pain, though, with these two cards, and then with the feeling of being overwhelmed with the crisis card. That is, it's very hurtful. The heart starts to hurt a lot. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So, we have here the Lover's Path Tarot. I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of this person from way back when things started to go downhill. So why did things start to turn out really bad? This is the concerns that they have. These are the obstacles that occurred. This is the reverse. I will be reading the reverse. The Six of Cups. Interesting. Then you have the Six of Coins. All right. For a tiny portion of you, tiny portion, 6 might be a number of importance somehow. All right, let's have a look here. Six of Cups. So we have here how at some point in time this person may have had childhood memories, shedding sad thoughts that constrain them and hold them back from moving forward. They want to enjoy the sweetness at home, the memories of home. The problem here is, Aries, something happened in this person's past, and now they feel restricted by past emotions and past memories. There is a sense of lost harmony and cynicism. So, Aries, how can this person move on with you, towards you, if they have their past haunting them? They need to settle that first. Find out what the problem is, find a solution, fix it, and then they can be in a healthy relationship. They can be a healthy person in a healthy relationship. This person's not healthy right now. There's like emotional trauma. There's some type of past that's haunting them. I'm getting the words past haunting. So there's something that they have done. This could be in relation to anything, a relationship, abandoning a child. It could be anything. But there's something here that's happening where in this connection, there's this understanding that something really bad happened in the past, and whatever it was sad, and it's restricting this person from moving forward towards you. Now we also have here the 6 of coins. At some point in time in this connection, there was a sense of the good quality and traits of an individual. There was a sense of appreciation. Somebody here appreciated another person. And they were also trusting when it came to prosperity in the universe. This individual may have wanted to help others who were less fortunate at the time. They had the feelings of being very generous, helping others, charity, fortune. But then what happened? Things started to go downhill. At some point in time, this individual changed. And they either started using their wealth to manipulate others, or something where they had a little bit of power regarding something, and they were manipulating. The key word here is manipulation. Here, this person started to manipulate others. And they were only giving to you, and they were only giving in this connection by having the desire of having some expectations in return. They had expectations in return for whatever they did. And we also have here resenting those who need help. So it's unfortunate, but this person started to become very stingy in a way when it comes to their emotions or when it comes to their finances. Now, that's a totally different situation. Some people might want to donate to people, and they may not even have a lot of money, but they still donate. And if you're a couple, that might not work out so well because you need to save that money. That's just a tiny little scenario, for example. But here, there's a situation where this person always gave. At some point in time, it became like this, part of their nature, that they only gave while they had expectations in return. There was also this feeling of resenting those who needed help, which means that they didn't want to be with somebody, even if it's yourself, for example, even if you needed help with something, they don't want to be that person who babies you. Now, I have different opinions with that. As a couple, you are a team. You're supposed to help each other and support each other equally. However, this person was slightly different. You see, their mindset was slightly different. They were thinking more about themselves at some point in time. Here we have giving with expecting in return. In love, you're not supposed to expect too much. You just give selflessly. That's what love is. Yes, you can have practical and realistic expectations, right? But this card talks about something slightly different. There's a bit of manipulation here. This person started to have a very sour kind of heart. It was not very nice, Aries. And I have a feeling that you guys noticed this about this person, that the heart is not sweet. The heart is sour. Let me know in the comments below if some of you have found this person's heart to be sour. You know what I mean, emotionally, right? No matter how much sweetness you put in, something would always turn it into something sour. Or maybe even the word bitter. Okay, that's what I'm getting from here. It's a very strange kind of feeling. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. You guys didn't feel comfortable. You guys don't feel comfortable with this person. Not like you used to. Well, what to do? All right, let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. So these are any intentions, any plans, any actions that will be taken in this connection towards you. Oh, Aries. Is this a third-party situation for some of you? Goodness me. Holy crappers. I just spoke too soon, didn't I? Third-party situation. I'm leaning towards, for some of you, there is a person in the mix between you both. There is another person in the mix of this connection. This is a very, very difficult spread now. Look at this. These are, I have not seen this combination before, but the combination to me makes sense. So this reading just got a whole lot narrower, okay? So not everybody's going to resonate with this now. We have here the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, this person has decided that they want to be that person that can help somebody, provide charity. They made a decision, and they feel that they made the right decision to help the other individual who is in need. Are they going to take any action? No, but they may suggest to you, let's go out for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or something like that. It's only going to be up till that extent, because the rest of it is more of this person's internal behavior. It's their internal feelings that I'm seeing here. The Seven of Swords. They want to go out with you, but they're afraid they're going to get caught. What is going on? This person wants to go out with you, and this is the sneaky card. So there is a bit of sneakiness here. So either society doesn't want you to be together. Maybe this is a third-party situation. Maybe you're not supposed to clock out from your job so soon to go and meet the love of your life. That is something that you have to sneak around about, right? Leaving work too soon, right? People don't do that these days a lot, but some things like that happen in some places. So there's something here where society does not really want or allow the both of you to be together. There's a certain standard that's set. However, this person is trying to go beyond that. They're trying to still make it happen. They're trying to be clever. And why are they trying to be clever? Because you have the Devil card here. They are sexually addicted to you. They're afraid and they're paranoid of losing you. No matter what happens, there's always this thread that is binding you both together. It is very difficult for this person to stay away from it. They are actually addicted to you. And they are also obsessing over you. Which is why no matter what happens, no matter where they go, no matter what they do, even if it means that they're going to get in trouble, they're going to still try to be in your life. Here we also have the Three of Swords. For some of you, that does mean three people, a heart. Three people. Could be a third-party situation. If it's not a third-party situation, then it does simply mean that there is a lot of heartache and pain in this connection. And moving on or trying to make things work in this connection is virtually impossible. The reason why it appears as if it is virtually impossible, because there's so much grief, sadness, regret, remorse in this particular mindset of this heart that somebody's only living and breathing within that encompassed feeling. They're not moving beyond that. We also have here the Ten of Swords under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. At some point in time, this person feels now that they've had enough. Enough is enough. They feel that the grass was not greener on the other side, and they've crawled their way back into your life. But by the time they've reached, they're completely exhausted. They're content knowing that they finally reached back, but they're also completely drained, and they're tired of everything. The world betrayed them. 10 swords in the back. This person needs to take some time out, rest, recuperate, relax, and one day they will rise again. Aries, this person's going through a lot of mental stress. That's the key word here. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you can only help to a certain degree, to a certain extent. They have to figure out their shit on their own. Sorry. They have to figure this out on their own. Whatever's happening here, it appears to me that you are tied to them as well. You are tied to this sneaky behavior. This going behind the stage and making out with somebody while your loved one is right in front, on the front stage, right in front. Like, there's something here that is happening behind someone's back. And it's not supposed to be like that. It could be a person. It could be somebody wanting to take time off work simply to go and meet somebody, because I've noticed that sneaky behaviors can also occur within organizations, where somebody wants to be with somebody, but the organization does not allow you to leave or to move to a different state. So you're stuck in one area. So you're trying to be sneaky. The problem here is that this person is literally addicted to you. And for that reason, they find it difficult to even move beyond that type of mindset, because they have that addiction towards you. It is a very, very tough reading, Aries. This is not healthy for the other individual. And I'm sorry, but the ball is in their court. They need to figure out their stuff on their own. This has literally nothing to do with you. So you do you, and you let them figure out their stuff, because this is way too much drama for you to involve yourself in. You will get so tied down with this. I mean, look at that, right? The Seven of Swords, the sneaky card. Then you have the Devil card. And then after that, you have the Three of Swords in the heart. 3 swords right in the heart. And with the Ten of Swords right in the back. So this person's long gone. Their ambition, the motivation that they had, it's all gone. Yet, in their heart, they still feel addicted to you, and they still want you, and they still want to do something with you. It's not that they have bad intentions. They're not doing anything that's evil. No. They're just doing something that their heart wants them to do. But society says no. And how are you going to deal with that, Aries? You only live once. Remember that. That was freaking intense. That was a little too much, even for me. These cards were really heavy. Okie dokie, let's do this. Let's see what the angels have to say about this connection. All right, so these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Very interesting. The first card's the strongest. Here you have the word compromise, followed by remain positive. Then we have don't stop. Very positive card. Don't stop giving and receiving love. We have also here, choose a new direction. The situation will improve. Big happy changes. Oh, yikes. Then we have wait. So there's a time period here. You're going to have to wait a little bit. Abundance under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Aries, you have here, if you both want to make this work, you can. It's not going to be just one-sided, of course. Here, compromise talks about you letting go of a little bit, they let go of a little bit. You accommodate them, they accommodate you, and you both finally meet in the middle. You find a middle ground. You ignore all of those belief-related problems that you've been having an issue with. You ignore that, and you just focus on the good points, the good qualities of this relationship. If you want to make it work, compromise is the only way to go. They are telling you here to remain positive, which is great. Remain positive. Now with that card, I have an actual package. So it's called the Holy Light Package. For some of you that wish to remain positive, it is important to remain positive by getting rid of obstacles, meaning negative energies. So you can get rid of negative energies and you can allow that positivity to remain around you, because negative energies are obstacles and they push positive energy aside. So once you get rid of the negative energy, then you are sure to have positive energy around you. It will still be there. That's called the Holy Light Package. You can see it on my website under the rates and packages section. We also have here, don't stop. So don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing. They are telling you to choose a new direction. Now for me, at this point in time with this particular spread, this is telling me to choose a new method of approach, Aries. Your method of approach has been very similar. You've been doing the same things. But in order to be in a connection with this person, if you really want it, a compromise will have to happen. You have to adjust a little bit and they have to adjust a little bit if you both want to be together. By choosing a new direction, this talks about trying a different method to see a different result. If you keep trying the same method, your results are going to be the same. Eventually, the situation will improve. And that's really amazing. That's a great card to have. And what's even better is the one right after that, big happy changes. So this means the situation will improve and there are going to be big happy changes in the coming future. These changes will be big and you'll be happy about it. We also have here, wait. So some of you may be in a process of wanting to rush. You've waited too long. Still, at the end of the day, you might be emotionally, physically, spiritually ready, but unfortunately at this time, this person is not ready like you are. Which means that you will have to wait for this person to come up to your level, because they are at a lower level right now, emotionally, spiritually, physically. You are at a higher level. Eventually, they will come back into your life and things are going to be better, but you're going to have to wait for that. Some of you might want to wait, some of you may not want to anymore. We have here also abundance under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. So there is a sense of abundance, a sense of awareness that there is goodness that is going to come into the both of your lives, both of you. It's a great card to have. Abundance means happiness and prosperity with your love life, your love relationship, but also with, I'm seeing the word career actually. I'm seeing the word career right now, with career as well as opportunities. Oh, very interesting. I'm seeing the word job fair and career fair. I never have seen that word before in my mind's eye. go for it. Give it a try. What do you got to lose? Give it a try. Go there with a positive sense of mindset, and you will be attracting positive people. Yeah, there's something here that's good. That's going to happen for you. It seems like that. I'm seeing that here. It's not just related to the connection that you have, but it's related to your career prospects as well. Of course, this is not going to resonate with everybody, right? This is a general love reading. Aries, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know how things go. If this resonated with anybody, let me know in the comments below. I also just wanted to make an announcement that I do have openings right now for love readings. It's a written report. You can visit my website and have a look at the written report. It is called express reading, but it's a self-assessment kind of reading. So it is all written based, and I do look into the feelings and emotions, the concerns, as well as certain things that are hiding in their heart, like certain things that they're hiding from you. That way you'll be able to make your decision based on that going forward. If you want to be with this person, if you want to let go of this person, if you just want to wait for this person, it'll give you a better understanding. All of the interpretation is from myself in much more detail, and hopefully some of you may find it useful. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. It is actually a very different kind of package that I have, which also helps you want to move on from the situation that you're kind of stuck in right now. So do have a look at that. If some of you are interested, go through the actual description on the website. If that's something that suits you, then you can place an order. I've specifically added in the details in the description so that it's full disclosure, full clarity as to what it is that you can expect. All right, you all take care and stay safe. Bye now.